I'm Daniel. Well, is this? Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Daniel. I think I know like most of the people here. I'm an undergrad here at Highrock, or at Harvard, and I've been coming to Highrock for the past 4 years, so I'm a senior. I'm graduating soon, so kind of sad, but also kind of happy. So yeah, I joined Highrock in my freshman year, and one of the reasons why I joined Highrock actually was because of just how intimately I saw Highrock engaging with the community, the broader community, and one of the big initiatives in that area was Highrock Beyond Bars. So yeah, in my freshman year, I took a class that discussed mass incarceration, and I was always kind of interested in kind of understanding better like the lives of people who had gone through the criminal justice system and what it's like to be incarcerated for decades at a time, especially, and just like how isolating and how difficult that experience can be. So yeah, in freshman year when I joined Highrock, and Highrock happened to have kind of like this initiative that was just growing then, but has been growing so much since then, that engaged with prisons and incarceration. I really wanted to get involved and really get to know people and talk to people within the system, and also like other churchgoers who are engaging with this from a spiritual angle, from a Christian angle. So yeah, I've been volunteering with Highrock Behind Bars for 2.5 years now. And I prepared a little bit so I don't forget what to say, but with Highrock Behind Bars, I've had the privilege of getting to know and foster some really meaningful and intimate connections with a mentee and also with 2 other Highrock members that are on a team with me. So my co-volunteers and I, formal responsibility is to support our mentee through monthly visitation, and we support him specifically or formally in his college education program, through which he's been earning to get a bachelor's degree, which will, as some of you may know, be really helpful for when he re-enters society, because yeah, it's just very challenging re-entering society with a criminal record. So yeah, the way we support him is through monthly in-person visits, and yeah, we do provide resources for him in his classes. So we've helped him, he's an immigrant, so we've helped him in terms of language translation. We've also provided resources for him that are not always available inside the classroom, and also kind of helped him get in the know about things like ChatGPT, which are really helpful for his education. But yeah, while our formal responsibility is to help him almost like tutors in his education, really I think the most meaningful aspect of my volunteering experience has been like the human relationship that I fostered with him. We are probably like one of the only visitors that he gets from outside, and his family, so specifically for him, his family doesn't visit him in person like he calls them, but it's just really meaningful for him to not only have his teachers, who are extremely meaningful to him, but also just like other people that I guess show him that they care for him and that there are people that like love him and want the best for him. So yeah, I think that's the most meaningful aspect of volunteering that I've been able to experience. And while we've been able to provide for him, he's genuinely taught me a lot as well. And his character, I admire so much about his character. His persistence, number one, in his education is incredible. To be inside and going through what I can only imagine are incredible mental and emotional struggles, but still just being able to explore educationally and perform really well in his classes, yeah, that inspires me a lot in my own studies. And then second of all, he's also incredibly humble and incredibly caring, and to be able to see that in just somebody else, anybody else, is a gift to me as well. So yeah, all of that is to say, yeah, it's just been a very meaningful volunteering experience, and I encourage those of you who are interested to engage further. Come chat with me. I'd love to share more about it. Come chat with Pastor Joe. Come to Locked in Solidarity. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We use this phrase, make a non-zero response. In other words, it doesn't mean you're going to drop everything and go to the Kennedy School and get a degree in policy and go change the world. But that's okay if you want to do that. You're young enough to go do that. Go do it. But it could be a little response, right? A non-zero, some sort of movement in a different direction. So Locked in Solidarity is our annual conference. We join with churches and nonprofits across the country who are showing solidarity and answering Jesus' call to, when I was in prison, you visited me. To remember those who are in prison. And we do that this year, Saturday, February 10th, 9 in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're going to focus, followed by lunch also. We'll feed people, and we're going to focus on reentry. We'll have worship, we'll have prayer. We will actually hear prayers that were written by men inside the prison. We're going to read those prayers. There's a spoken word that will be brought that was written by someone in the prison who's going to be, Tom Baskett's going to present that. And then we have a panel of 3 men, 1 woman who have formerly incarcerated. What's it like to navigate? Think of re-entry into the world. Think about this. I have a friend that I see regularly. He was incarcerated for 42 years, 17 years in isolation. He was in the Supermax in Colorado. He lives in Boston now. This is so beautiful. He lives right near the public garden in Boston Common. He went from solitary confinement to living in one of the richest places to live in the world. I love that reversal. So, but you think about that. You're incarcerated for that many years. That's 42 years where you haven't turned a doorknob. Right? You haven't turned a doorknob. And now you say, well, walk down the street, get on the green line, transfer to the red line, and then get on the 77 and use your smartphone to get to such and such a place. Like, it's the challenges. So we want to capture that with the panel. What's it like to re-enter? And then we have speakers who have worked in the world of re-entry for many, many years. And it's just, I think, a great time. It's 4 hours. And you'll feel something. You'll feel something. Doesn't mean you're going to put your life into it totally. You will feel something as you hear these men and women, as you get proximity, you will feel something. Something in your life will begin to move and change. So I invite you, love to talk to you more about any of this. Hopefully it was somewhat understandable, and thank you for listening.